Why should somebody join Nulltesters?
So Nulltesters is a group of undergraduate students. It was first founded by our mentor, Cole, who also worked here at the CFIA before he moved on and is now working in the field. So originally it was developed just to compete in competitions. Joined with Cole maybe 3 years ago, and he was the one who started it. And it was, to give back, teach people about security, just plainly to have fun, know about it, be more competent in the field, and the main goal was to go to CyberSec. He came to Dr. Neal's class, and that's how it got started. And Berkeley came on, and we took it to another level. We actually wanted to start giving back to the community. We saw there was a need to help people learn how to program properly. Students get confused. Some people learn it faster than others. So in essence, kind of like tutoring in a sense, but more along the lines of showing them how to properly program, help them with their homework if they have questions. But the main concentration is security pertaining to technology, mainly cybersecurity when we're dealing with networks, applications, websites, programs, teaching them about cybersecurity and the aspects of it, how different tools, things that professions, the different specializations, tools that are used in these specializations, how to understand these tools at a basic level to intermediate. We can even go as far as showing them what it's going to be like when they get in the field and they're in an interview and they're asked the hard questions. We teach them to a point, I wouldn't say teach them, but introduce them to the information, the ability to do research properly and gather the data all on their own to become an independent individual in this field who's competent, confident, and once they hit the field and have their first interview, they're able to answer the real hard questions, the real technical, practical questions, and back it up by demonstrating their ability. Because that's what it takes to be in security. People can program, you can be a developer, yes, you can do that in computer science. But when you're in computer security, let's say more specifically reverse engineering, exploit development, web application security, there's different aspects in those specializations where you have a more discrete specialization. So it's to introduce these students to the area of security because it's on the forefront in our country. It will be ever expanding and growing as long as we have power.
Out of all the cybersecurity challenges you have completed, which one would you say is the hardest?
Well, that would be the CyberSec Challenge, Task 6 of 2016, the one that just ended before the new year. This challenge consisted of being able to disarm an IED in an essence to have it trigger a failsafe where it breaks it, meaning it's inoperable. You can never arm or disarm it or use it again. So it's done. It's a paperweight at that point. And we were supposed to figure out a way through discovering vulnerabilities in the program and the implementation of the networking between. So it was set up with an application that you communicated to a server with. And this server was set up to communicate to a device. And it was communicating through a Linux PTS, which in essence is a pseudo-terminal. Look at it as a virtual terminal. So this has flaws built into it because in order to communicate with the device, it has to use IOCTL commands, which is basically input-output control. And this happens at the kernel level. This is outside of user land, and that could be a very huge possible problem. But the problem that our team had was the lack of experience with, because that was a real world situation. if you were working for the NSA, of course. I mean, they develop these challenges to not only test the knowledge, get kids interested, young college students interested, teach them about reverse engineering or cybersecurity aspects through hands-on challenges, which is, it's like playing a game if you get very interested into it. But we just lack the experience. With cybersecurity, you're limited by your perspective, and we only had our perspective. There's not many individuals to go to in the Mid-South area. We have Dr. Neal, but he's always busy. He's in the jump professor. So, it's just establishing a community so we can get the experience and get to take on challenges like Task 6, because the reason why we couldn't solve it was we just didn't have the experience to, because we came across the vulnerability. We were playing with it. We just didn't know what to do with it. We didn't know where to take it. And in order to do that, you need to have been exposed to it before, or have someone who has been, because then they can give you guidance on where to go for the next step. So it was a process. It was, I guarantee you, more than 5 vulnerabilities. So it was just a lack of experience.
Well, thank you very much, Berkeley. Or Robert.
Now we have to redo it.
Got to redo it all.
No,
You can just cut that part out. It's good.
You suck. You can't do
You
that.
ruined it. You need to deduct his pay.
I get paid nothing.
Right, that's
Well,
why
now
you
you
get
get
deducted
negative.
of nothing.
Negative.
Exactly, negative pay. Negative pay.
That was fun.
Alright,
Did I answer your questions?
Yes,
Yeah.
you did good.
Yeah,
We're
you
gonna cut that part off, and then you have your introduction, so you're fine, to be honest. So, all right, cool. Let's
No problem. Should have said.